Bet you didn't expect to get dabbed on like that. Well, sometimes in life, let me reorient myself a little bit. Sometimes in life, one must expect the unexpected. Let that be a great lesson for you guys. You know, this video, as I sit here, it's 5:48. That's history. First video ever made, I think, in the PM, not just in my channel, but of all time. So, I mean, I'm really, I'm really burning pathways for the future of humanity, which is quite noble of me, actually. Today, what is it that we're going to be talking about? Walks. Holy shit. Holy shit. Guys, I walked so much, I straight up became gay. I became gay. Gayer than I already was, which spiritually speaking was very high. Practically speaking, again, the amount of gay acts I've actually partaken in are quite limited. In 7th grade, I believe I received like $7.23 to kiss another boy in front of a crowd of individuals at school. My father was not happy about that. My father's a good man. He's not homophobic, at least consciously, you know? Unconsciously, who knows what implicit biases that man may have, you know? But my sister's actually gay. Like, well, queer, you know? I don't want to put labels on it or whatever, but she's fucking gay. She's got a girlfriend and everything. But the girlfriend's cool. I like her a lot, actually. She is pretty swag. Um, but yeah, he was not stoked about that. He was worried I was gonna get bullied. But I mean, look at this. Look at the here. Let me switch angles because my arms look way too small. You know, we gotta. Yeah, no, okay. No, I just look small right now. That's okay. You know what? Sometimes in life you gotta put yourself out there. Um, and those are words I live by right there. Holy shit. This is gonna be a struggle. We'll get to the 4-minute mark before I start this bad boy. Walks, dude. So, it's a YouTuber I really, I really rock with. I basically am stealing his entire shtick. He smokes cigars instead of cigarettes. He sits outside. He talks about stuff. His whole thing is about retard Maxon is how he puts it. Even the titles, you know, gay this, gay that. Look, I was trying to diversify, but I mean, the 2 titles that I have so far mentioning gay stuff, you know, outperformed by a mile. So, I mean, hey, to the gay community, thanks. But no, walking, man. Oh, the reason I bring that lad up, you know, I got a bone to pick with the feller. Because he'll tell you, whatever, 4-minute mark, we're at close enough. Even though this Elisha or Elijah, whatever, he spells his own name wrong. Dweeb. Now he's cool. Man, he'll tell you walks are lame. He'll tell you real men don't need to walk. Now, I think the reason he might say that is because he hasn't ascended to the level of gay that I have. And he's missing out. Walks are incredible. Alright? The past 3 days, in total, I think I've walked like about 20 miles. That's like 3 marathons, I think. And pretty sure I was walking them faster than most people run them. Because I'm fucking like that, you know? But No, walks, look, mindfulness. Mindfulness is swag. And another thing, man, mindfulness, it is so easy. Like, it really just comes down to like how you start the day, dude. At least for me, man. Because today wasn't that it was unproductive. This week I've been on my fucking Buddha shit, you know. But imagine he was jacked and awesome instead of fucking saying nerdy, just saying nothing, sitting under a tree. Now that does sound kind of lit though. I can't even hate. But what the fuck am I talking about? Buddha, mindfulness. Oh, it is so easy to like this week I've been on my Buddha shit. Today, I had to lock in. I'm a videographer slash video editor. Boy, was I... Oh, my roommate's here. Hell yeah. Gonna make a cameo. But I was on my Buddha shit or whatever, and oh man, this fucker's gonna... God, I'm gonna have to fucking edit some shit, dude. God, I'm gonna have to make a cut or something. That sucks. But anyway, I started the day off, you know, editing. I had to grind that shit out. How's my Pookie Bear doing? Dude, I'm doing good. I'm filming one of my videos to my millions of fans and groupies and... Who? AB? Okay, hell yeah. And things just get gayer, folks. But anyway, Connor, if you want, you can show your face. Mm-hmm. He has an IDF shirt. Can you believe that?
No, I don't.
Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
I never support the IDF.
Yeah, he would never smoke. Hey, do you want some? No, he doesn't. He doesn't smoke. He's a loser. But anyway, as Connor, he was telling me the other day how he's been struggling with, like, you know, internalized, like, homosexuality and stuff, and how he doesn't feel comfortable. Yes, I did. Oh, yes! That's the second gay thing that I've done. I've kissed the guy before or whatever, but I've mentioned that on this channel. Anywho, before I would say rudely interrupted, it was a nice interruption. I was editing and stuff. Man, today, let me tell you what. I made an Instagram post and shit with this man right here. First post I have since my breakup. Had to delete all that shit, you know? Go all incognito and stuff. But, man, I've kind of like... It's not that I've been doing horrible with the phone, but fuck, dude. Just a reminder how addicting that shit is, man. I spend the day on the, you know, editing, so I'm looking at a screen, obviously. I'm not fucking doing it by film roll like they did in the 1700s or whatever. And, man, yeah, just the oh my god, it's fucking Annabelle's here now, too. Holy shit, entire gang's just... this is supposed to be a shorter video, too. Whatever. But man, I've just been like, oh, trying to pick that shit up. Like it's had a grip over me. Like a vampire sucking the dopamine, the dope from me. Am I right? There's something there. There's something there. I thought of a nice little rap verse the other day. I think I might start a career as a rapper. Lil Free Palestine is the name I'm thinking of. Because I support the cause. Hear me out. I got your bitch munching on my guppy like a megalodon. Had your mom over the next day. Now she's meddling with my dong. Right? There's layers there. How you guys doing? Annabelle. How are you? I'm doing good. Just talking to my millions of subscribers. Oh yeah. But I digress. Just goes to show. We're just...
Zlatan not have followers.
Zlatan?
As believers.
Damn straight. Damn straight, man. Damn right I support it. And I can't change Even if I tried, even if I wanted to. Alright, I'm gonna try and lock the fuck in now. But yeah, crazy how addicting that shit is. Now, let's get on to walks. Elisha Long, or like Elisha Small, he'll tell you walks are gay negative. I'm here to tell you walks are gay super duper positive. Walks, like, there's two ways they can go. Both super swag and positive. The first, you just don't think of anything. You're just walking around, observing the birds, pollinating with the bees, having sex with some trees. Or you get on your ponderous ass shit. And let me tell you what, man. A brother loves pondering. I will take my journal with me when I walk. And, I'm sorry, my lighter just went up my ass. Whatever. Glad it didn't light up there. Because, man, there's a forest down there, and it would catch fire. But, you know, as I was walking yesterday, dude, we had, like, look at some of these bangers that just came to mind, right? All right, for instance, check this out, right? Capitalism and shit. Dude, fat cats counting fat stacks while looking at sprat rats in the rat race. Same cat setting out the traps, grabbing out the cake and stuffing it into their fat face. Hold up, I'm not finished. MF Doom ain't dead. Ferocious felines who feel like they can be lions. Atrocious beehives behind the reason our hopes and us antelopes be dying. But hold up, I ain't done with the antelope shit. The reason we're skinny antelopes who can't afford any cantaloupes, giving us a sickness and then refusing us the antidote? I mean, come on. Come on. I'm a fucking genius. It's because I was walking around and shit. And then, some wholesome shit. I love seeing people play. I love seeing older couples dance. It brings me an immense amount of joy seeing people play. Very diverse word choice there. Observing strangers coax smiles out of one another. I just love how we can make one another become kids again. Wow. Yeah, I was not diversifying shit. But that's alright. It's just raw dogging it. Putting it down. Getting thoughts out. Alright? That's what journaling and walks are all about. Alright? And then check this out. A poem idea. Ironic. About being glad you decided to think. Basically about all the opportunities we miss out on by overthinking. Raw dog life. That's something Elisha Long, credit to him. I just want to give credit to the guy because I'm copying his shit and just doing it better. You know, and I feel bad. No. He's super cool. Anyway, yeah, man. Walks. I mean, the peace of mind that shit has been bringing to me. It's gotta be looking at cool shit, you know? I remember, oh, come on. Hold up. Tragic. Oh. I remember the first time I really figured out just how important walking was. It was this November. I went to the Basque Country. I've got family there. And one of my favorite moments. I spent the night at a French gal's dormitory, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we had sex. Yeah, I cried. It was awesome. And Man, I miss European women. Dude, the thing about these fucking Europeans, though, they do not know what the fuck. Like, they don't have any concept of air conditioner or some shit. Because, oh my god, it was like 98 degrees Celsius, dude. I can feel my fucking blood boiling. The blood that once fueled the fucking edge of my sword to bring pleasure was now boiling. My penis was boiling, guys. Have you ever had your penis boil? It does not feel good. But anywho, I I could not fucking sleep. I already have sleeping issues. Now I'm dying of heat stroke. So it's definitely not happening. And at like 5 a.m. I decided to fucking dip. I wrote the gal a note. She woke up. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful or nothing like that. I was, it wasn't just, all right, I had sex, I'm leaving now, I just couldn't sleep. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to catch the earliest train, and we're going to walk around before that. And, well, I'm going to walk there, And, oh my God. That shit was incredible. Honestly, one of my favorite memories from that trip. And it was a life-altering trip. But, yeah, just this city that's usually bustling, full of people and life, just quiet. And I got to go to the outside of the stadium of the football team that I support, and took some photos there and stuff, and it was incredible. And I mean, yeah, that was definitely altering, not just because, the value of walks, but also taught me the value of having beauty around you. And how a lot of that is lacking here in the States. I mean, in order to go to Ann Morrison, which is where I like to walk around, and that's either like a 15-minute bike ride, which isn't horrible, or like a 10-minute car ride. Again, not too bad, but the point is you have to make a trip in order to go on the walk in the first place. And unless you're adamant about walking, you just don't do that. And you miss out on just the dopeness of walking. I think in short, walking, and I'm talking raw dog, and don't put earbuds in shit, don't be a fucking bitch. Gay, negative. When you're walking around and you're seeing everything around you, you're doing a few important things. One, you're practicing observing, which is so much more important than I ever, I guess, thought about, right? Just the simple act of observing, seeing the world around you. You don't think you're missing out on shit when you're, I guess, on your phone or listening to music or just doing anything you can to distract yourself. But you're missing out on an entire world. And two, with observing, you end up seeing and appreciating all that is and all the beauty around you. And I think that's one of the great tragedies of modern day life, is how easy it is to miss all of that. We have these conceptions of what we need, what we want, this, that, and the other. And I still struggle with a lot of that. One of my things right now that I'm really not struggling with, but I guess that's kind of on my mind is like this feeling. Again, I love being on my own. It's awesome, especially right now. But I can't help but feel like I'm constantly looking for something, right? I think in that instant, in right now, it's like I feel like, okay, I want a connection with an individual. And part of me, I, I don't know. I can't tell if that's something that would genuinely benefit me at the moment, or if it's just another way of, how do I want to put this? Of searching for happiness rather than seeing everything that you've got right now. I don't know. That's something I guess I need to figure out for myself. I know this video has been all over the place, hasn't been much of a point, but I do have to leave now. One thing I will strongly implore and suggest is go on a walk and do it without any distractions. If you're not used to it, it may fucking suck the first time. It might fucking suck for 20 minutes. I'm telling you, try and walk for 40 minutes to an hour. Those 20 minutes might kind of suck at first. It might be boring, but after those 20 minutes, I think you'll find that you enter, I don't know if like flow state doesn't feel like quite the right terminology, but we'll roll with it for now. You'll find that a peace sort of takes over, and again, you either kind of stop thinking or you start pondering. And I think that a lot of the answers or a lot of the worries that you have in life, I think you might end up find that maybe you find those answers, or at the very minimum, you gain a little bit of peace of mind and you gain some perspective. And that is super gay positive. Damn right I support it. I'm gonna dip. I am supposed to meet my mom. I will be late. I apologize. Kisses. Bye.